Starting coming at you with another game, Hades 2. Real quick, we'll just take a look at the Arcana. I'm bad, so this is what I use. You know, I know you're not supposed to use Unseen. Actually, we just won't use it this time. I'll go for, like, Boatman instead. The old boatman. We could do, like, the Lover's Vow instead of Artificer. I feel like this board is actually, like, okay. Alright, so... we don't need Eternity, do we? And then we can take this, and that'll... Is the minor to major better than Guardian counter hits? Probably not. Anyway, I didn't really have a plan. We're gonna use this Medea aspect, which I don't, like, know how to do. We're just gonna see how it goes, right? We're gonna use Chronos, because I'm a scaredy cat.
Ready or not, hence I go.
Alright, I forgot to reset the thing. Not that I had checked the seed, but... so after you beat it, you can do this thing where you salute it and then you re-roll the seeds. So anyway, Rivals 4, level 3 times, Shadow Fangs, level 2 Menace. We may not do it fast enough. I may not be good enough to do it in this time period. But I figured, like, that should be enough, like, spice to keep it interesting. But, alright, Poseidon.
I was upset when first I heard the fates decided they would change things up on us.
Alright, so... I guess... Flood Gain?
Right.
See, the thing is, I don't really know how to use this aspect, but you just sort of, like, dash around madly and, like, hit all the buttons. And then sometimes they die. I've heard it's really good. But it's probably principally good because you're supposed to, you know, play right. By which I mean have a plan for what moons you want to take, you know. Ares seems bad. I don't kind of think I want anything from him. We take the pomegranate even though that's a bad choice. So the loop essentially is that you load up your attacks into your special, and then when you charge around, you hit. But, sure, we'll get that. I think the Ash gives the HP, so that would have been better, but...
what wretches couldn't even do it.
I didn't realize what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't pay attention. You know, I wasn't paying attention. Because the interesting thing about this aspect is that it's just mad dashing everywhere and jamming your hand on things, and sometimes it even works. Froth doesn't seem that good. We could take the Wave Strike. I mean, maybe. Look, I don't know what's good in this game. Don't let me sit here and lie to you. I don't know what I'm doing. We may not even do this in enough speed, but I think we're... because if we can make it through the first act in enough time, then we can probably get at least to Chronos and then die there. Because I didn't need, you know, the time up this high. I just thought, hey, you know, maybe it'll work. Shop.
Good evening, boatman.
Apollo Boon seems... I mean, yeah.
Reinforced.
And we can buy the armor there. It's basically always worth doing, I think, if you're, you know, because theoretically, you know, you might need it. You know, I believe in the build now. I don't know if it'll have enough damage to get it done, but look, you know, it's explosive and very cool. Hammer. So the Daedalus hammer, you know, I don't know it's good, but the Daedalus hammer is the route to greatness for basically everything, right? Alright, so after we do it, the attacks are better. I think this is what we want, right?
Superior might.
Godfight room, certainly what we want, and we go to Apollo first. The sprint for days, that's gonna... You know, we're still not at origination yet, but...
Well, here we go.
You know... It'll be alright. We just gotta avoid the beach ball. Alright, so... Cast for Froth would be good, but I think if we just get Water Fitness now, that's going to be worth like an absolute billion HP over the course of a run. Technical number, a billion. Alright, so here, Zeus. Now, I think Zeus is the thing that you actually want on the special, but we don't have it. Static Shock, probably not that great. Storm Ring cast, yeah.
You've a question.
You've had those flames for quite a while, haven't you, Hecate? Are they from your place of origin?
They lighted my way in my youth, and even still. Care for your possessions, and they may last you.
Alright, so we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds for this fight. If we get through that, then we probably will be okay on the time for the rest.
None of the aspects of the nocturnal arms I discovered were yours.
Try not to dwell on it too much.
The wall's empty.
Alright, so we've got through the armor now, but we're still doing okay, right? Actually, you know, since I don't know what's good in this game, I feel fine about our build here. That's not the real one, this is the real one, because we just need to burn her down, right? And there's definitely a way to not get caught by that, but I don't know it. And it certainly slows you down considerably to get caught by it. But we should still end with probably, what, like 30 seconds? Oh, I was trying to figure out why we still had so much HP. We have the Hades boon from the pomegranate. Not that one. Not that one. Yes, this one. "42 seconds left, should be alright." You know, it's a very spammy aspect. It's very enjoyable for a first run. I'm seeing now that I was just playing wrong, you know, whenever I'd played with it in the past. You know, I was trying to play it like a normal one, but you just gotta just dash around, be wild and free. And I guess we'll go timepiece. Calling card could be good. First, because, like, you could get, like, some Hermes boons that could be really good. But getting just an absolute ton of money, I like too. Sacrificial boons. So there, we do that. And we'll hope that, you know, possibly we can get like a Zeus boon to swap the Apollo for special to see how that goes. Because I've heard that it's just like, one of my friends at Play says that the Medea aspect is like the strongest.
More whispers.
Alright, so we get a Chaos Gate there. There's probably a lot that we can get that won't mess us up. You know, we just need to, you know...
A little pain is all.
Come forth. You have been visited by Lord Poseidon, the waters that he claims are...
Okay, so we can't do either of those because we'll just forget. Well, we could not do casting. We could forget to cast. We could do that. Because our cast doing damage, though. I mean, 2 boons being common. We'll take even more money and just try to be disciplined and ignore.
That was chaos.
Alright. I'm gonna have to pull out the mouse for it. Just so the chaos thing clears, because... You know, actually... I was saying, actually, because on the controller, like, my roll on the Medea aspect for getting the dash to attack to special hits the cast sometimes. But, you know, the mouse might just be better here. So, Hestia, I don't really love it for this build. Oh, goodness gracious. It was, you know, it's fine. These enemies, they're, you know, nobody likes to see them, I don't think, because they, you know, they are very spread out. Man, I can't wait until I can use the controller again. I had a rhythm going, right? And we probably should have purged that. But here, alright, so we can Well of Charon. I mean, might be good. Alright, so Afro, yeah. Because if we get Aphrodite to replace...
Remember me, serpent? You shall see.
Oh, whoops, I casted. You know, I feel okay. Alright, wow. 825 from this will.
Another age that's coming up, then I say bring it on. True love never changes or goes.
Alright, so here we go. Wow, alright, so special does 280% damage. I think, you know, maybe Zeus is really good, but I think, yeah, just because Apollo's in a bigger area or whatever, but that Aphrodite damage is 170% more. Yeah, that's gotta be what we do. And yeah, if you're not going for Afro, then you gotta, if the Zeus isn't where it is, then it's gotta be Aphrodite, right? But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Good stuff. And then we will go here for more HP. We're not even using any of our MP. And did Chaos click over? Yes. Alright. You know, it's actually... pretty interesting. Alright, I can't be looking there. Alright, so... just sell it. Yeah. Oh, there's a Hermes one there. I would have taken that over the HP, probably. Given that... pretty high ceiling for Hermes boons being good.
Spouts are up.
You get, like, big dodge out of it or whatever, but... Could have sold it for more money at this point, though. Plenty of money. The shop is definitely where we'd want to go.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, so we could get way more money. I mean, might as well, right? Just have an absolute sound of it.
Let us together shine this night, O moon.
Of late, your headmistress asked me, do not your rides across the sky become monotonous?
Alright, so we could get heals or Eclipse. Eclipse has the possibility of getting us the armor eventually.
As you require.
Alright, time for Scylla and those sirens featuring Charybdis.
You're not cut out to make it on this great big stage, lady. You'll see.
But we're just gonna try to, like always, work on the drummer a little bit at the beginning. And then we drop in the base there, and now our free HP is gone, right? So, because our pomegranate gave us 150 for the course of the run, and we've already used it up. I just love her so much. She's my favorite. I like this game plenty, but even if I didn't, I would love it anyway, just because she's the best. Alright, spending a little bit more time than we wanted, a little messy. Just goes to show how poorly I understand the aspect.
For me.
But 1:26 left on the clock. Swap over to rarify. None of these matter. Sell none of those. We want all of them, kind of.
Time to dry off.
Kind of hurting my hand though, the motion of it, but is there a way to do it cleaner? Because I'm so much better on the controller. I'm probably doing too many inputs, right? Alright, so we get...
Show me the way.
We should have sold that. When you have the sellability for the minor stuff here, that's where it really all comes together, right? Also could have purged that. It's only 10% per pawn, but 10%'s pretty good.
One to go.
There's a nectar up there that we can seal. I do miss the days of unlocking stuff in the game, you know. Truly, the greatest happiness you can have in a roguelike is when you're still unlocking stuff. Alright, so... Fires another blast. Take more damage. Slow down.
That should have done it.
Nectar?
Purge the nectar for 380, which seems good. Okay, so Apollo here... Poseidon would be better, right? Because we can get like a froth thing or something, which could theoretically exist. And we're just gonna brute it, right? Just absolute brutish force. Figuring that will be quicker than trying to learn how to do the fight the real way. And it's true, we didn't take too much damage. Oh, and we get a duo boom between the two of them. Which is, oh, the old beach ball. You know, but I think froth is good here. Beach ball's always good, right?
This one's on me.
Yeah, we'll just do like heroic froth and then... So we get her, and if we get Pom Pom Pom, then we'll be able to double the Aphrodite, and that should be fun. Alright, we can get another Boon of Poseidon. That's good.
Farewell, Echo. Farewell. Farewell. Farewell.
And, okay, so King Tide, we've never got this before. And so we'll definitely take it, but alright. So splash or larger and deal more damage to Guardians. Sure, seems good. I mean, fine anyway. And even more HP for water fitness here. We saw a hammer, so we go to the hammer. Yeah, because now the froth gives us origination with the days, and that's what we needed to kick the build up. Look, beach ball's cool, but I think we definitely made the right choice, and it also unlocked that legendary for us. All right, so special for armor damage. Yeah.
The skull gleams anew.
We purged the 5 HP for 380 coins. You know, that's just a little bit of stacking buffs working out, right? Is there a tree here? There we go. It's like, I don't want to get lost and cut some time away, right? Because I don't know how long the fight's gonna take against the old big guy. Froth damage? I mean... Or splash damage, rather.
This corruption.
Alright, so what would we want at this point? What would be good? If we find a Hermes boon for, like, dodge, and then we can rarefy it. Because really, we've got pretty big HP due to the tankiness of the water infusion.
Excellent.
I was like, I saw the thing, I was like, it's gonna be a shop, because this is the end, right? Yeah, because we already did the boss and everything. Little hidden Poseidon boon. Alright, so here we could... I mean, this would just make us a little quicker at the beginning of the rooms, which is fine. None of these feel that inspiring for this point in the run, right?
What do we have in stock?
That one, at the least, will give us, you know, a little bit more juice for the 15 HP, although they might have both otherwise been water, too. Alright, so.
You like getting to roam
Serby!
the
Alright, and we tank our lover's hits there by hitting the fire. It's alright. What are you gonna do, right?
shells.
We just drop the base on him and have a super clean, a beautiful kill there, right? Sure, we took a couple lovers hits, but coming out just like totally full HP. I'm seeing why people say the Medea aspect's so good. We also have the Aphrodite on it, which is probably the strongest. If Zeus isn't somehow better, which people say it's great, so it's got to be good, you know. But with Afro on there, especially like our level 8 one, you know, we got the dream in a lot of ways. So we're gonna have 8 minutes to go forward. Of course, now we're gonna be fighting Chronos. Fleece won't do anything, right? We could get the experimental hammer. We could get, you know, the knuckle bones. Just 10% less damage from them. Would that even matter? Another hammer could do something. We get Mega Driver. I don't know if I know that one. Specials launch you ahead and deal 50% more damage. Okay, awesome. This is probably the best one. Cool. Another Chaos Gate? No, I don't think so. Do we want to sell anything? We could sell this one. But it'll probably, like, balance out anyway. We've got a Zound of money anyway. We could have bought whatever from the well, even if we didn't care about it, right? With 1,800.
Should be a clear path to the house.
Of course, bonus from Chaos, bonus from Hermes. Pretty soon you're talking real money. Fate's Whim, you know, it's all coming together. You know, with the exception of the final boss fight, which I'm not very confident about, this is just about the smoothest I've played ever, and it's 28 fear. It's pretty funny how if you're protected by the heart of the gods cards, then it all works out. All right, so the thing here is, do we express or go for more boons? I think we just express, right? But maybe not. I mean, how time limited are we going to be? That's the only thing. We have 8 minutes right now. Look, we might lose in the last fight before we run out of time, but we're not going to, like, run out of time in it, I don't think. We might as well go talk to Mumsy and Dadsy. Mumsy and Popsicle here.
There's a good boy.
Pet the old dog.
Take care, Mother.
We heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, for they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while.
No, absolutely not.
Alright, so cast projectile, yeah, definitely. Howling Soul's super good, or at least I think it is, and that's the same as it being good, right? These guys are really annoying to deal with if you're a melee thing, because they teleport around.
The hall's empty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good build. I guess I'd call it a pretty good build. That doesn't mean we'll convert it, you know, but that's the point of the practice, right? And anyway, I gotta get it out of my head that winning is what matters, right? It's not what I believe anyway. But when I'm playing a game, I start believing it so hard sometimes. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of damage. It was the, oh right, the remnant guys that I threw on. Alright, lightning deals more damage to froth-afflicted foes. I'm sure this doesn't matter. I'm sure it doesn't matter. Because the damage already... More lightning bolts would be good. You know, let's just make that heroic double strike and carry on. Alright. 3 pomegranates? Yeah, sure. I actually have taken a very large amount of damage here in these couple of rooms, which is super bad for me. Hopefully, oh my goodness. Hopefully the shop at the end will give us a lot, right? Because otherwise we're in some trouble.
Yes.
So when the skulls go and then they pop because of the hammer on them, they all do a knockback again whenever they explode, which is just so good. But yeah, so there better be food to buy here, right? Please be food to buy here. There's not food to buy here. That is so rough. We're probably not going to win this. Oh, here we go. This is good, though. All right, so perfect. We get paid dues, so we'll lose money before we lose health. We have 2,400 HP, which translates then into 800 HP. We should probably be able to convert this. Do we buy another boon anyway? Well, that's just 40 HP worth, so we'll buy it. We won't buy the pomegranates, though. Air quality would maybe probably do nothing. Yeah, because all of our attacks are already doing 50. So air quality is useless. Chain lightning won't matter, but it's better than nothing, and we'll just rarefy it up. We'll buy that because that's 2 to 1 for health, and dive into it.
There you are.
All right, we have 5 minutes. We have the duo boon that should lead us to success, I hope. With our massive pool of money. You gotta love whenever a plan comes together, if indeed it is. Because I've beat rivals Chronos like once? Twice? Not a lot. Maybe just once. Maybe I just beat him once with the Anubis staff, and then Chronos and then Typhon one time, just to say I did it. But anyway, let's get to it. 28th year.
Whichever forces are available to me right now.
No shells.
Oh, we got caught by it. It's alright, we'll get out here. There we go. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. I got caught out. What? Oh my god, it took all of my money? I lose. I don't even know what hit me. That took all of my money? I had 2,000. It did 9. I guess we got max damaged. Anyway, we're losing. There's no way I can do this without any HP. Man, I can't believe that! You can tell I haven't done this fight, huh? I don't even know what hit me. Anyway, we lose. Well,
Bitter defeat.
yeah, I don't
Like it.
I don't know how to beat Rivals Chronos. Man.
Has it been?
Princess?
Yeah, cause nothing about him is harder because of our fear,
Dare
right?
I take the vows?
Fang, Shadow, Time, the 28, you know, it's the same as just being... Yeah, I don't know how to beat him. I can't believe that! I don't even know what happened. I'm gonna have to, like, go back on the video. Cause I've only beat him, like, once. I don't even know what happened. We should have had, like, 800 hit points from the gold, and they all just disappeared. Yeah, I don't know how to beat him. Oh well, let's go up and lose to Typhon there instead, yeah? We'll run this aspect again. It was fun that time. Let's see if we can make it work again.
To the surface.
Man, that's crazy. No idea what happened to me.
Imbued with greater strength.
I've discovered by now all my many boons.
Alright, so we'll just do... Yeah, just the same build as we did last time. Well, I mean, so far. Alright, so what do we got? We've got Zeus and Aphrodite. We know Aphrodite on the special was really good, but I've heard things about Zeus, so we could go for that. And then a lot of Apollo, but we could go for Aphro... You could just skip all the Apollo if we get Zeus on the special, and if we don't, we can go for Aphrodite on the special. Yeah, so Zeus first. But if we want to fill the other spots... If we fill these with things that are not in the special spot, that'll increase our chances of being left with the Zeus special whenever we get there.
My, is that some sort of...
So we can go, like, Rapture Ring... Yeah, why not?
Adequate.
And we just want, like, the Apollo Rush, I guess. But here we'll take Medea real quick, just because that'll accelerate things. And it's a free room. We'll take the HP room, right?
The shades about this place.
I know, right? This is a revolution in the next...
We can do this curse thing to turn origination on earlier. Seems fine.
you.
Should have went for damage before HP, right?
Up there. Where to from here?
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. If we run out of time, it's going to be because of my movement there. Alright, we'll try the boar here.
The wall's empty.
You know, it could have been better.
If Heracles could handle it.
I like being the god of many things.
So sprint for days, definitely what we want here, right? Anything for the tankiness, right? And now that we've filled up some of the other parts, hopefully we'll be able to get the Zeus special of our dreams. Also, origination turned on pretty well with once we, you know, if we drop the cast on it anyway, so a little bit of punch. But we need the special to get turned on here. And we go. Alright, so special level 4 Blitz. So if this is the best thing that she can give us, basically, then now we've got it, and at a high rarity and a level 4, and oh my goodness, they just all disappear, don't they? 10 more blitz damage. Yeah. And then we can
Looking forward to this.
buy all of those, right? No reason not to. We've made... Alright, because we started with 300 more than we usually do. Alright, so... Oh, goodness. I'm like, I don't know where our stuff is. Another Poseidon? I think so. We already got everything we want from Apollo, right? And we just need to get, like, a froth thing or whatever. So we could get that or beach ball. We're gonna take froth. Look, I like duos as much as the next guy, maybe even more, but I just think since we spend a lot of time dashing from place to place and not a lot like holding dash, that probably won't mean too much. All right, boom, we get 25 HP there, feels great. And that's the last pylon.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And we'll just reach out and hit a cast.
I'd heard you show up in a while. Glad you're back. Been gone so long, it's really been eating into my sleep schedule.
For a moment there, I thought you were genuinely...
Yeah, that or sensed. You better meet some of the guys.
Yep, there we go. Man, that's so much damage. It's so much damage. Okay, I believe now. I believe in the Zeus Blitz.
You cold?
Cheers, Hermes.
I have grown so...
So, Night Bloom's pretty good sometimes, right?
The dead shall rise.
And if we mess up in the Typhon fight, Night Bloom could really be handy.
Maybe I should switch.
Make a ton of money or rarity stuff. We'll go with make a ton of money. On the surface, like, making a ton of money is so good because you have the Hermes shrines, you can buy just like a ton of stuff. Hey, Minikman. What's up is we are running in Hades. We lost to the big bad going down, and now we're going up where we'll probably lose again. There's a way to, like, make them stronger, and I've only beaten them, like, one time with them in that form, and I did not beat them earlier. I got hit by some move that probably would have one-shot me. I had like a special where it turns your money into HP, right? At a rate of like 3 to 1. And I had 2,400 coins, so it should have got rid of 800 damage, and it just like all disappeared. You've been thinking of getting this game, would I recommend it? I think, yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. The unlocking of things is super cool. I think the way, like, structurally how the mechanics work, where you go from not having a lot of access to getting more things, more tools to deal things, more levels up, is really satisfying. Yeah, really cool game. Lightning bolts may strike twice. We'll take it.
Shocking every time.
But I mean, I put like 100 hours into it before I slowed down, and and I'm still not done with it. You know, I don't even really know how to beat the end boss, and like, we didn't never really learn how to go fast. But yeah, no, I think it's a great game. All right, so dodge and move for the most boons. That would be good to rarefy, but we can't rarefy it. We didn't take that thing. We took the money, which if we don't sell something pretty soon, by the time we get to the shop, we won't be able to take advantage of it. So where's the foe? Oh, it's already here.
The messenger.
But a lot of the weapons play very differently than each other, and it's a very satisfying game too, because you can go from thinking like, man, I'm never gonna do this, and then like, once you like figure out some stuff, it's really cool how they give you like the ability to increase the damage, you know, to keep you from getting bored, you know, or the damage, the options you have. You know, you can take advantage of the randomness, or you can sort of revel in it. I'm more of a revel in the randomness type of guy. And then just being able to make all your enemies stronger, faster, you know, and all of that. It's just very satisfying, I think. And that guy getting straight burned. We should have sold that. Because it's like, there's several satisfying times where like I thought I knew what was good in the game, and then like I try something else and I'm like, oh wow, no, this is what's good, you know. And then now like I hated this weapon and I didn't believe in like this one god's boons in general, and now I'm trying it out and it's just amazing. It's so good. It's probably the best in the game.
Who can say, little miss? Of course she isn't me, for I am here and she is there.
Alright, so we could take one of the vows and get rid of it. That removes the whole point of what we're doing here, right? Although, if you're trying to win just to get the fear number down, this is the best thing to take, probably. But I feel like it's sort of against the spirit of taking the vows, right? You know? So we'll take this. 10 faster and 10 dodge chance is awesome. And it makes us little and cute.
Did it work?
And anyway, if we turn off Rivals Typhon, there's no point in doing Rivals practice, right? Like, that's just playing a surface run. The spinning move, pretty obnoxious. We purge there for more money. Sometimes you see something like that, and you're like, I don't even know what that ability does. I'm just gonna kill him real quick, and it works, you know? We're moving at a decent clip here through...
The front of the fleet.
Yeah, we're already at the boss. We still have plenty of time on the clock. this special. Lightning, more damage to froth-afflicted enemies. I mean, yeah, why not? Because we don't want to attack for Blitz. We want it to be split up. Yeah, we'll do this duo boon here. We'll buy the HP. We don't need the MP, although there's like a make your MP into HP ability. I don't think we're going to be getting it.
Look what I got back for some strange reason I can't figure out, Trouble.
You know, not as clean as it could have been. Ultimately fine. Our build's got a ton of damage. We just, like, if we can get some stuff to make us even tankier, then that'll be good. You know, we've got Aphrodite for weakness on things. You know, it's just, we could take a hammer here. Yeah, that's probably better than rarefying whatever things we might be able to get access to. We'll get that. After they fire outward, they fire inward. We'll never get use out of that. That's okay. We are such a fast little girl. Oh, look at me. We're a speedy little boy. Alright, here we go. HP or Hex. You know, taking the Hex probably would have been smart.
Look out below. Eagle.
Here you go.
The possibilities.
Cast to make him go to the circle? I mean, sure, why not?
One with Selene.
Alright, Hermes or more money, or more health, rather. Even though we need tankiness, I'm like, Hermes could be even better than tankiness, right? He could be, you know, the thing that turns your money into life, and then we can waste it again.
Next. In the name of Hades.
Alright, so slowing down foes' range shots? No. More items for sale, that's the way to go. These guys are so strong, you know. If you just res them, you're good. Alright, so specials have plus 30 power, and we take negative 30 damage while using them. Yeah, I think that's better than 50% more damage, because that 30 power will go onto the base before anything else gets added on.
How's that for you?
Although, it's probably more of an Aphrodite thing. Alright, so we do have Froth already. If we take Aphrodite here, we can get, like, Glamour gain, which feels fine on account of how it'll at least be a constant source of weakness whenever the cast isn't around. But maybe we should have went for Poseidon to try to get water infusion. We'll just hope to get that somehow through natural means, right?
Hear me, on my authority.
Alright, so we could get 12% dodge or this weak thing. 12% dodge is better, isn't it? It is.
Going up.
We will not fight our brother, although that would be cool. We buy the Aphrodite boon first. We get Glamour Gain. Good enough.
We meet again.
Air quality. I mean, this could theoretically do something, maybe, but I don't think it's really that good for what we have here. We don't need Arc Flash, though. We don't need any of this. We can take Static Shock. It's the least absolutely nothing of it. We might as well get this because we've got so much money. We go to the boss, even though it's a bit careless. But not that careless, since we come out of it totally unscathed due to my awesome movement and or dodge. You know, that's the good thing about daze plus dodge chance being high. You never have to know if you're playing right. Okay, here's our tankiness. Self-healing. When we take damage, we'll get 30% of it back over some time. Perfect. And it's already turned on.
For now.
Target sighted. Lady Hestia.
We haven't seen Artie or Athena. Explosions in the sky, going great. Still got a ton of hit points, but of course, I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, speaking of my girl talking about my girl. We need to talk. Why?
So many battles have been fought.
Choose to press on.
A proper strategy requires taking every reasonable...
Specials also lash a projectile that can deflect, or no, the dash for deflect. That's what we want.
When in doubt.
She says when in doubt because that's always the dash that you want in the first game. Unless you get the Poseidon one, which is excellent in its own right. But now, you just a tremendous amount of tankiness because we're always in motion dashing, right? So that's just going to be so helpful. We've got the weak, we've got the dodge, we've got the dipping, we've got the diving.
Hermes must be in the area.
Alright, so here, if we get the HP, we can get more HP. No, we'll get a boon, because then we'll buy another boon. Cast, expand until they expire. Foes with daze, hit more damage from behind. I don't think that'll be important, right? Whereas that could be. And if we get water infusion, we don't. High surf, why not? The palm's unlikely to be that influential, so we'll just save the money for the next thing. Alright, time for the fight.
So you truly saw all this coming? The three fates in the
So we want to do more damage to Prometheus rather than Hercules, because Heracles gets more dangerous the longer once he goes through his phases, right? But we'll see how that works.
To prevent you all would be for naught.
We might have fought on the same side.
A reasonable theory, but you know.
You're right, it wasn't. I had my...
Yet now you have done both.
I say that, but I'm like, you know, actually, we're just gonna delete him, right? 1-1-2. Oh my god, it's so strong. You know, everyone was right. This is the strongest aspect in the game. It's got to be. Alright, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. You know, paying attention with all the lights going on, that's the fun part. But oh my goodness, it's so much damage. Man, what a build, right? If we don't beat Typhon with this, it's just because I don't know what's going to go on in the fight. Oh man, glorious. Glorious.
I am surpassed, but never beaten.
Alright, so this is the new Don't Think, Just Move build. And, of course, we've got all the tools needed for just extreme tankiness and extreme carelessness. Because when you get deflect on the dash from Athena, that's not going to happen every time. You're not even going to see her every time. And all the other speed and tankiness, it's good stuff. Alright, so we could get the knuckle bones. I think that's the best thing here, right? Heart and a hex.
Coin for Carol.
Go get him.
Plenty of time on the clock. Leave a little bit of coins on the ground. Feels bad. Yeah, the deflection is just so good. If you could get it every time, I would try to get it every time.
What's for delivery?
Hex and a heart feels good. Alright, so triple palm or Apollo boon.
Higher up.
Apollo boon might have been better.
You two get along quite well for twins.
But I figured the triple bomb could go to something that we care about, right? Like our old blitz damage. Oh man, it's just so beautiful. You can't tell, but this is actually me playing exactly right, I think. Of course, we have the pomegranates, so we're not able to force the build, so we had to be handed the Zeus special at Epic with 3 levels, but... all of these are bad. The twins just melted there, though.
Delivery arrived. Illumination.
It is decided.
We get a little nightmare thing, which doesn't matter, but you know, it's still nice. Nice little bonus. You know, a little messy. This build is super, super tanky, and the deflect on the dash, I keep on saying it, but it's like, what a wonderful world, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Weak effects make them even weaker, or bonus here. Making them even weaker is probably worth more than that. But 20% HP, I mean, nah, I mean, what are you gonna do, right? So, and it'll give us 2% more dodge due to Wispy Wiles. 75 HP is probably worth that effect. And then if we get any more... Oh, right, yeah, because all of these now are going to be worth slightly more, and that makes them better, too. Alright, so here... Whenever we first deal damage to susceptible foes, you can destroy them outright. You know, it'll work on some of this stuff here.
Fair trade.
And then we can take Beach Ball. And then... If we take the health, it'll heal us for 30. So we take this, and it'll heal us for even more. But then, I'm like, if there's one more... Yes, there's one more coin there, and then we can get the HP. Alright, so 516 hit points, 40 armor. And, well, we'll see if we can deliver, right? We got 7 minutes to do it. And so now all we've got to do is fight the boss. 28 fear. It might be the highest we've ever done on this surface. If we get it done. Alright, there's that phase. Oh, wait, did we already get past the first phase there? Okay, that's alright then. I guess we still haven't been hit at all yet. Alright, they hit us a little bit there, getting through the armor some. Alright, and then they get us there, but not too bad, right? Alright, now we're down to merely 500 hit points. Alright, so he's not dead. That's a lie.
You have done to me at once.
My, how frightening.
And then now we've just got to stay in the circle long enough.
You go easy on her, Typhon. She is but a poor, defenseless little girl.
Dash, dash there, and then... Yeah, alright, and now the golden ring is up, and we're back, and Typhon's down, and Typhon's back up, and now we've just got 400 hit points to make a difference here. Boom, baby, oh my goodness, deleted. Wow, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so in conclusion, the surface is easier than the underworld. Yeah, okay. Clean. Awesome. That's only the second time we beat him, Rivals at the top, and we did it with 28 fear. Yeah, 1434. That's probably the fastest. Yeah, it gave us the medal. That's the fastest surface clear we've ever done with this weapon. Maybe at all. And yeah, time, menace, fangs, and shadow. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. The attack does a ton of damage. The waves and the blitz, yeah, it all came together. And yeah. I think we got like some good hammers. I don't really know enough about this aspect to blame them, but I think this volatile array was doing some work. But yeah, awesome. Look at me go.
See that, Typhon?
28 fear. Typhon rivals. I did like a 24 fear Typhon that didn't have rivals and like did a single video of it and somebody posted and they were like, this is lame. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. But hey, we get this one done. Awesome.
The underworld princess, unaccustomed to such rarefied terrain, decides to take the last leg of her journey very, very slow.
Return to Shadow now.
Alright, well, good stuff. Probably gonna take a little break, but that was a lot of fun. I definitely gotta try out some other weapons, but I think, you know, if we can just get the best things on Medea, it's pretty clear to me that that aspect will definitely work overtime if you get the stuff for it. So yeah, awesome. There we go.
Hi there.
Oh, hey.
28 fear. Because here, yeah, the highest we've ever done and the fastest we've ever done in Underworld, surface clear, or a surface clear. Underworld's different. Because we did a couple of pretty quick Charon runs in the Underworld. But yeah, 28 fear. Awesome. That's a good little personal best click there. And it's actually more than almost a minute and a half faster than any other clear on the surface. So pretty cool. Anyway, nice. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed. The game is Hades 2. And, awesome. I'm glad we managed to beat Typhon because that Chronos hit was very deflating. I don't even know what hit me there. I don't even know, but that's alright. But I'll see you guys later. Later, Minute, if you're still here. Appreciate you hanging out.